much to hide my sorrow, take the shaky and vibrato. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. Couple things I know, couple things I show, couple things I don't. I can tell you my problems, I can tell you my sins, I can tell you my problems. I'm uncomfortable in my skin, I'm uncomfortable with my ends, I'm uncomfortable with my friends, I'm uncomfortable with my I'm uncomfortable with my thinking, I'm uncomfortable with my ways, I'm uncomfortable in this space, I'm uncomfortable on good days, I'm uncomfortable on bad days, I'm uncomfortable with my soul, I'm uncomfortable with my heart, I'm uncomfortable with myself, I'm uncomfortable with my heart,
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the San Francisco Giants. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Austin Slater.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
Just about set to go. And today's starter, Jordan Hicks. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ready to go now. And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. That one finds the zone, and we are underway. Yo, one. On the ground, right side. Sends it to Flores. One up, one down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. A lot of bat-to-ball skill in this offense, Chris. Very tough outs all over the place, and they're sporting the best team batting average in the league right now.
Well, clearly they're good hitters, Boo, but I'll tell you from experience, when you're on the other side of the field, you look at these players and you just say, man, this team is lucky, because you feel like your team hits balls like that and they just don't find the holes that they seem to find. So I think it's a combination of being really good hitters, but also being lucky, and that's what this game is all about.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of, because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
The 1-0. This one in the air, center field. Yastrzemski makes the grab, and that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Siggy, and today's starter, Mitch Keller.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Wade steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Giants lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Fraley makes the grab, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And up next for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. Flores in his 11th season, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. 2 outs. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Close one, doesn't get the call, and that is ball 1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And another ball.
It's a good take.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. A long throw, and that's the 3rd out. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Jake Fraley. Hicks back to work. On the ground. 1 up, 1 down.
That is it. The right fielder.
Here's Chuck Nasty.
Charlie Blackmon.
To the right side. Takes it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
That is it. The third baseman, number 48. Emmanuel Valdez.
2 outs, base is empty. Emmanuel Valdez, the next Pirate to hit. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Hit in the air, center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Keller, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, a slurve, and he occasionally uses a curve. 0-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Mike Yastrzemski in the box now. No balls and a strike. Inside, just missed. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Down the line, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
And here is Michael Conforto. Foul ball there. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Gets under and pops it up. Cruz moving under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll move back here at Oracle Park. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Akil Baddoo. The pitch. Up the middle. Sends it to Flores. And a quick out, number 1.
The catcher,
Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Ball 1 there. Top of the 3rd, no score. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
That's hard hit on the line. Yastrzemski makes the grab for the second out. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 strike.
Up and in, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
He's been swinging it really well lately. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
That one fouled off. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Runner at first with 2 away. Nick Gonzalez getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. The pitch. And a foul ball. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. This to center field. Yastrzemski sizing this one up, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in San Francisco, down to third baseman Matt Chapman. Lifted in the air, right center field. Blackman going after it. He's got it, and there's 1 away. Now Marco Luciano. And there's the strike. And a big swing and a miss. The Giants trailing by a run here in the second game of the series. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Fraley pulls it in on the run. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Up the middle, Gonzalez fires over to first. What a play, inning over. Giants down in order. They're down 1-0. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. And a pitch. Fly ball down the line. Slater gets under it. Makes the grab, one down.
Up next to the Pirates.
So digging in, Jake Fraley. Grounded out his first time up. Fraley in his 4th year, 28 years old. And he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Ground ball up the middle. Estrada gathers and throws to first. 2 out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3. Bottom 4. Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. Fastball for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Kicks and fires. Swing and a pop-up. Valdez settles under this one. Squeezes it. 1 down. Austin Slater stands in. Takes a swing. Now an appeal to first. And Jerry Hillsdale says he went around. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Wade calls it in. And there's 2 away.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel. But someone would say it to me. And I'm sure it's probably been said before.
And a pitch. Good eye in that spot.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is down low. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Giants go down quietly. They still trail 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Enmanuel Valdez. The pitch. On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
At the plate, Akil Baddoo. Out there to center, Yastrzemski under it. And makes the grab. And there's 1 away. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, not close. Right side. And that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Fought off foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Finds his way through, base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. 1 for 2. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Into the bleachers and gone. His 7th home run of the season. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So 2 down. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. And the first offering is not close. Two outs. Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to Flores. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Cannonball coming. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Bottom of the inning. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Keller back to work. And that one fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, I've noticed they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball. Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now, just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own. Home after the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Michael Conforto. And that one is lifted in the air. Blackman sizes this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. New arm for the Giants, Tristan Beck.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And a pitch. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Yastrzemski under it. 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Jake Fraley. Ripped on a line to center. Out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
On the ground. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Offense held in check there. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Pirates 4 and the Giants nothing. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Matt Chapman. Out to short, Cruz. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And digging in for San Francisco, Marco Luciano. 0 for 1 with a fly out. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Digging in, Patrick Bailey. And that's in there for strike 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Thairo Estrada to the plate. That pitch gets the corner. 0-1. Luciano leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one missed. Left field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 left for San Francisco. They're down 4-0. Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the top of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Manuel Valdez. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. He made him pay for that one. And they add to their lead. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the...
Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Yastrzemski makes the grab. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Rogers, a 6'3" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. And it's fouled away. Good job to fight that one off. Two down, nobody on. Gets hits apiece, and it stays 0-2. Smoked on the ground a second. Over to first, and that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back here in San Francisco, set for the last half of the 7th, and digging in for San Francisco, Austin Slater.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Jorge Soler. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
It's through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Soler off of first with 2 away. That one hit to right. Blackman going after it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So the Giants leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. For the top of the 8th, now the number 2 hitter, Nick Gonzalez. Rogers back to work. Swings through that.
0-1.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Reynolds in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. 1 out, base is empty. Now a fly ball to right center. Yastrzemski makes the play. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Jake Fraley, the next to hit. On the ground, right side. Sends it to Flores, and that is the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it, though, 6-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Michael Conforto. The line to kick the pitch. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind and the pitch. Hit in the air, right field. And it falls. And the leadoff man aboard.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Corrals it. That's out number 2.
Now batting.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. 0-1 now. Now this is in the air down the line. Makes a nice sliding catch.
Well, he had to make a quick decision there. Do I dive or do I slide? Perfect technique. He's able to adjust at the end. Reels that one in.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 74.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And it kicks off the base of the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Now the third baseman, Edmanuel Valdez. He's already homered in this game. Hard hit, right side. He'll do it himself. Now one gone in the 9th. Next is the designated hitter, Akil Baddoo. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to Flores. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, there it is, a little old school manufacturing of a run after that double. Ground out to get him over and another ground out to get him in. Nice job to get that RBI.
Here's the catcher, Henry Davis. 1 for 3. Base knock, center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now it's going to be O'Neal Cruz.
0-1.
One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Bottom 9. Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. That one the other way. Makes the catch. One down. He's 2 outs away. And up next for the Giants, Austin Slater. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Blackman hooks it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. So it's their last chance in this one. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. He'll circle the bases. His 150th career homer. And they're on the board. It's 7-1. Now here is Jorge Soler. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Pirates take this one in a blowout.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
If I'm a rapper, just sing on. It took me a while. Now I'm getting my swing on. Icarus and increments. Sometimes I put wings.